On the 11th of December, 1969, the world watched as a domestic South Korean flight vanished. This wasn't a mechanical failure. This was an act of political desperation, and it would spark a mystery that endures to this day. This is the story of the Korean Airlines YS-11. Title card appears. The forced flight. Korean Air hijack 1969. The domestic trip to nowhere. In the late 1960s, South Korea was a nation finding its feet. The shadow of the Korean War still looming large. Travel by air was a luxury, a symbol of progress. On this day, Flight YS-11 was routine, a short hop from the coastal city of Gangneung to the capital. Seoul. Interview snippet. Hwang In-chil, son of one of the abductees. My father was an NBC producer. He was just doing his job. It was a normal day, a simple flight home. He holds up a black and white photo of his father. Narrator: the flight carried 50 people, 4 crew members, and 46 passengers. Among them, a journalist, a cameraman, and a man who was not who he seemed. 10 minutes into the flight, the plane was over the mountainous terrain. That's when the normal day ended. Sound of a struggle. A man's voice shouting in Korean. The camera moves erratically in the recreation. Narrator: a lone passenger stood up. He produced a hand grenade and brandished a pistol. His name was Cho Chang-Hui, a North Korean agent. He had one command for the pilots: fly north. Crossing the line. Before we continue the story, do you want to forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell icon so you do want to miss any exciting new content like this? Narrator: in the high-stakes world of the Cold War, the airspace above the 38th parallel was the most dangerous on Earth. Crossing that line was an act of war. The pilots had no choice. They changed course. An animated radar screen shows a blip moving north. A stock graphic of the North Korean flag appears. Narrator: South Korean air traffic control watched in horror as the blip disappeared into enemy territory. The aircraft was forced to land at SNDK airfield near Wonsan, North Korea. The moment the wheels touched down, the passengers and crew ceased to be travelers and became political prisoners. Interview snippet: a retired intelligence officer, expert on North Korea, for North Korea. This was a massive propaganda coup. A voluntary defection. They could use the passengers as leverage, as proof that even South Korean citizens preferred life in the North. Narrator: the occupants were immediately separated, interrogated, and indoctrinated. For 66 days, the world had no idea if they were alive or dead. The incident became a diplomatic firestorm. The hostage trade. Narrator: South Korea was in crisis. The government demanded the return of all citizens and the aircraft. North Korea played the long game, using the situation as a bargaining chip. The psychological war was intense. Then, a breakthrough. Narrator: on February 14th, 1970, 66 days after the hijacking, North Korea released 39 of the passengers. They were dropped off at the Joint Security Area at Penn. Interview snippet: Hwang In-chil, my mother was there, waiting, but my father didn't come back. We quickly realized the joy was incomplete. They didn't return everyone. Narrator: 7 passengers and all 4 crew members were missing. North Korea claimed they chose to stay in the paradise of the North, but the released passengers told a different story. The 11 had been kept against their will. The unresolved then. Narrator: the aircraft was never returned. The 11 people have never been heard from again. For over 5 decades, families have fought for answers. The 1969 hijacking is more than just an aviation incident. It's a testament to the brutal, ongoing division of the Korean Peninsula. Interview snippet: Wang In-chil, I will not stop. My father is a victim of a crime. We need to know what happened to him. Narrator: the craziest hijacking in Korean history wasn't about money or simple terrorism. It was about political power, state abduction, and a mystery where the plane crash landed, not in the sea, but in the dark, silent heart of North Korea, taking 11 souls with it forever. Before we continue the story, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell icon so you do not miss any exciting new content like this.